Yeah, we are on YouTube. And good morning, YouTube. We are here with these brave girls to discuss about stressor trigger, I can say, and how to evaluate and improve our actions and reactions uh, during these feelings. So, yeah, let's dive into this interesting topic. I'm here to replace Endo. Today is Endo's immersion. And yeah, I hope you enjoy with us. So let me see. I'd like to start with you, Lydian, please, with the first question.
Okay, what's one specific sound or notification that instantly tenses your shoulders? The first one is Slack notification. In my company, we use Slack and for communication. And for me, the sound is annoying because sometimes I'm focused on something and the sound happens suddenly, and sometimes it's nothing, but sometimes it's something important. So this is a sound that tense my shoulders. And then another sound is my bell in my home because
You
I
have
need
a
to
bell in
run
your home, in your house?
in my apartment. I don't know if
Mm,
the same is bell, but campaign is bell.
I don't know, to be honest. I have to search as well. Let me search. Doorbell? Maybe doorbell?
Doorbell. Doorbell, yeah.
Yeah,
So I
campainha de
live in a
porta. Makes sense.
yes, yeah. I live in an apartment, and we don't have anyone. The locksmith. We don't have a locksmith. I think it's locksmith.
Mm,
It is not a locksmith, but I don't remember the name from potato, so I'm going to choose
don't
locksmith.
worry. Don't worry.
Yeah. So we don't have one here, and I need to run to my door, attend the person, and it's so annoying every time I need to down the stairs and to stop everything that I'm doing. So for me, these two sounds are stressful.
The first sound you mentioned is about socials from the phone, eh? Yeah, am I right?
Not social, but my company uses Slack. You know
Oh,
the
yeah, I use Slack
application.
every day as well.
Yeah, yeah. Nowadays, I I took every sound. I use
Mhm.
only paused notifications, and
Ah,
for
okay.
me, it's amazing.
Yeah, I did that on the past. However, I've lost some important notifications. Because of this, I decided to turn on the Slack sounds again, to avoid problem. Uh, but
Yes, I have a strategy. Strategy, yes, a strategy.
mm,
I took the sounds from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. So I have 1 hour to see all the messages. And after I took the sound from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. So I can use these blocks to deep work. The other blocks I can listen to the
I
notification.
truly like your strategy, and I'm gonna try to adjust for my case, and do the same approach. I really liked. Thank you for sharing. I liked a lot. It's an amazing idea. So thank you so much, Lilian. And Tainá, it's our turn, please. The first question.
Sorry. Uh, the
Don't
number
worry.
one.
Don't apologize, girl. Just remember, we are here to learn, all of us. Don't apologize about anything.
Yeah, sometimes the doorbell, making me feel tense because sometimes it's delivery and I need to be fast. Maybe could be someone asking helping, and sometimes I'm not expected anyone, but they take the bell and I don't know who are. And there's some notifications in my screen. Sometimes making me feel tense.
Both notebook and smartphones, I think.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got you. I got you. Well, about me, girls, I think the most impactful sound I feel my shoulders tense are social notification from my smartphone, you know, because I don't use social in my PC, just LinkedIn. I avoid to use another ones, and I don't allow any kind of social notification from my web browser, for example. Um, about doorbell, girls, I have a strategy like you, Lilian. When I'm not expecting anyone, I don't use to attend anyone my doorbell. I think my thought is if someone needs my help, they will call me or send me a WhatsApp message, you know, before to looking for me, you know. And this strategy could look aggressive for some people, and I do this with my parents too, you know. So I sometimes I receive some messages from my parents, and 100% of those situations happened with unnecessary notifications, you know. All of those messages were about uh, about something that they could wait me to answer them, you know. So I have real data to prove my approach, you know. So I continue doing this. Of course, if I know, for example, if someone can ask me for help, maybe for some health his reason, or they are waiting another people to give me a word, for example. In this case, I'm gonna be more I'm gonna pay more attention in these situations, you know. But these situations happen a few times during my year, you know. So yeah, that's my approach. And Larissa, feel free, okay, if you want to search some word during the conversation, go ahead. Like you realize all of us do this, you know. So start the first question, please.
Okay. One sound that instantly make me tense. It's a sudden work notification late at night. It creates a feeling that something urgent needs me attention. Even before reading, I already feel pressure, and I usually turn off all my phone notifications.
Yeah, I use a specific app to schedule the app's notification in my smartphone, but I forgot his name. I forgot his name. I need to search. And yeah,
Yes, yes.
I turn on my notifications after 5 p.m. until um midnight. Yeah, until midnight, you know. I turn off all over other apps notification is except banking and
Yes,
see, just banking apps. Oh,
yes,
and my Google Calendar as well, you know. I like to receive Google Calendar
yes.
notifications because sometimes I appoint uh personal and work tasks in my schedule, no? Because of this.
Yeah.
Daywise, the app's name, I remembered. Daywise is the app I use to help me during this notification schedule, my smartphone.
Daywise.
Daywise. Yeah, I'm gonna write on the chat.
Cool.
I think is this or something like this. Okay, okay. Thanks so much for sharing, Larissa. And Taina, could you start with the second question, please?
Yes. Do you find the large crowds or one-on-one deep talks more draining? So I didn't understand this question. Can you
Oh, girls, I
explain?
have to say, I didn't see the questions before 7 a.m., you know? I just noticed this topic when I start the immersion here, you know, at the Zoom app. So, well, I searched the questions. Você acha que multidões grandes ou conversas profundas, cara a cara, são mais desgastantes?
Yes, for sure. Because deep talks involve you access deep feelings. And sometimes you need to open your heart, to be honest, to see for yourself and think before to talk. And the large crowds is draining as well because when you have a lot of sounds or a lot of movements, usually you feel more tired because you need to focus in many moments in the same time. And
Yeah.
after that situation, I feel very tired, especially after the psychologist, the therapist, because I needed to reflect, to do some reflections about my past, my childhood, to took in some sensitive memories and bring me some sadness memories and make me feel more tired.
I got you. And I agree with you. Well, for me, girls, I feel more pressured in large crowds, to be honest, especially when I need to uh, hide something, hide personal stuffs during this kind of conversation. When I have to be honest, for me, it's easier. I don't know the reason, but I feel completely relaxed when I can say my truth about anything. Like here, you know, I don't have anything to hide. So of course we are on YouTube. I have to pay attention to say some topics. However, I feel I can be myself here. So I'm totally relaxed here. For example, in a workplace, for me, during specific meetings, these moments make me in a pressured mode, you know. For me, that's more those situations drain me more because in a workplace, it's not that's not easy. You choose the right words to say to another one because in my perspective, only my perspective, girls, there is no right or bad perspective. In my point of view, a workplace is not a safe place to say your truth, you know. You need to say whatever they expect or whatever they would like you do, That's my point of view. If you say your truth, of course, depends of your points of views and topic that you're talking about. Of course, if we are talking about the technical stuff, that's the only truth, you know about something or you don't know about something, and that's it. However, when we are talking about behaviors, that's dangerous in my point of view. And I saw a lot of situations where good people was prejudicado. I forgot this word. And
Harmful.
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 Oh, okay.
Harm, someone harm.
Okay. So I saw a lot of people harmed because they said that they are truth, So that's danger. That's only my point of view, girls. But I'd like to listen you, Larissa. Please.
And I find large crowds more telling. I prefer one-on-one conversation, even though it's more difficult. And then the noise distract me, and I can think clearly. I prefer to conversation where I can express myself well and listen to the other person, for example.
Yeah, your answer was like mine. Something like
Yeah.
mine. Yeah, I prefer the same. And you, Lilian?
For me, both depends on the situation. Um, for example, I don't like one-on-one meetings at work because I needed to prepare myself. I need to take notes. I need to provide feedback. So I think it's draining my energy. Uh, I don't have many problems with large crowds, even though if I'm in a situation where I have a lot of people and I need to communicate in English, I I don't feel comfortable in this way because I often need to communicate with directors and managers, and I don't think my level of English is enough to provide like explanation about a methodology, explanation about why one KPI increased your or descending. So it is so stressful for me. It's not about the reasons. It's about the English. So
Yeah.
my problem is with English. Uh, Even though I'm not someone who likes a lot person to person interactions. Like ao vivo, I like, but at meetings, I don't like too much because in almost 100% of the situations, I think is not necessary. I don't need to stay there. It is a waste of my time. But here, I really like because I don't think it is a waste of my time.
That's the reason I'm here since 2024, Lilian. I'm here because I really enjoy these conversations. I always learn a lot of stuff during these immersions because our backgrounds, and when we share our backgrounds, that's invaluable lessons we can learn during these conversations. For example, I'd like to say to you, Lilian, your English is amazing. Something that I do that help me to get more confidence in English. I like live streams, right? Before the Talk and Talk, I usually watched Portuguese live streams, and nowadays I change it almost 17 or 18%, 80% of my streams to English content. And when I realize I'm able to understand the streamer conversation, I feel confident because, oh yeah, I understood what they are talking about. So I think my English is not so bad, you know. I'm putting myself improve all the time, you know. Oh, girls, yeah, Larissa, could you? Yeah, thank you. Larissa, could you continue while I'm opening the door for my wife?
Okay, okay.
Okay, thank you.
The trick question is, does a messy desk or a noisy room agitate you more? And my answer is, noise environments bother me a lot, especially if I need to concentrate at that moment. In general, noise is something that irritates me a lot. I need a quieter place to work well or to concentrate, for example.
I got you.
That's it.
I got you. I got you. You are real with a little words, but chirurgical words. Thank you so much, Larissa. Okay, let's move on. I think it's my turn. Next question. Is the task itself the stressor or the dread of beginning it? Hmm, let me check if you understood. Um, I think it depends. My point of view. If I have to do a task that I've never worked in that before, I'm sure that I feel pressured during this task. If I have an important task to deliver, for example, for an important project or customer or whatever, even though I know what the task is related, I would feel um, stressed as well, you know. So in my point of view, depend of the task and the situation. That's it. And for you, Larissa?
Um, for me, usually the fear of staring is more stressful than the task itself. When you begin a task and become immersed in this, it's possible to overcome the fear and to be able to complete it.
Got it. I got it. And for you, Lydia?
We are answering the number 4.
Yeah, number 4. Yeah, I pulei question number 3. I'm sorry. Yeah, the number 4.
No worries. For me, it's none of them. It's the fear of don't finish, not finish the task.
Yeah, it's important. It's
Yeah,
important finish then.
yeah. Uh, for instance, I'm in the middle of a big task at work, and I needed to decide the methodology, implement the approach, test, and validate. And it is like a test that someone without AI would would take, I don't know, 2 months, but I need to finish in 2 weeks. So the problem for me is not the beginning of the test or the difficulty of the test, but for me it's the fear of not finish the task.
I have to be honest, Lillian, in the most of opportunities in the past, I had the same feeling. Along the career, I've realized we can manage tasks when we eventually can have problem with I forgot the word. The deadline, yeah. If we lost the deadline, there are a lot of ways to manage this. It's common in our field. So I currently I have this fear, but less than the past. I realize I manage this better nowadays, you know, and along the journey will improve our skills to manage this, you know. Do you know what I mean?
Yes, I got it. I agree with you. I think it is not something that compensates
But
my
it's bad. I
stress.
understood you.
Yes, but sometimes I need to pass for this situation. So I try to avoid, but it's not something that I can avoid every time. I can
Yeah.
avoid it 3 times in 5 situations. So I need to do with another.
I can understand you. I imagine you feel like me. When you see your name in a task that the deadline was over, oh my goodness, I will be pressured for my leader, you know, something like this. I know this. And for you, Taina.
So, for me, what is most disturbing me is noisy room. A noisy room. It's number 3, right?
Number 4, we're talking about. Next, we will go to the number 3, the question number 3. I skipped the 3 question. That was my bad.
Okay. Uh, I'd say it's the dread of beginning because everything is to start is so complicated to me because you are not used to do something, and
Uh,
the beginning is so hard because your body needs to warm before.
yeah. Especially when we assume new challenges, for example, new roles, you know.
New roles, yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so Larissa, could you um read and answer the question number 3 that I skipped before, please?
Ok, ok. Does a mesa desk, né?
Yeah,
Number
yeah.
3. Ok. And does a mesa desk or a noisy room agitate you more? And noise environments bother me a lot, especially if I need to concentrate at the moment. In general, noise is something that irritates me a lot. I need a quieter place to work well or to concentrate.
Mm-hmm. I got you. And for you, Lydia?
Um, I don't. It is number 3, right?
Yeah, number 3.
I live in front of the Maracanã Stadium, so I'm not someone who has a lot of problem with noise because I needed it to accustom my ears to deal with this condition.
Mm-hmm.
But math desk, I can deal with my house mess. I, I wake up every single day and I put my robot to clean my
Uh-huh.
vacuum robot to clean my house, and I need to organize everything. So I think I wasted 30 minutes to
Uh-huh.
put my house in order to concentrate in the rest of the day.
Yeah, it's hard. Mess desk is terrible. And for you, Taina? Now is the
Um,
question number 3.
okay. Yeah, I'm similar, Lilian. The noisy room agitated, disturbing me more than messy desk because I am sensitive, noisy. I don't like to hear a lot of sounds at the same time, like the sounds from traffic, the same times the TV or the music. I prefer the quiet place. Yeah, I think it's it.
Quiet Place, it's a movie title. Quiet Place. Okay. Well, for me, girls, both of them, it's almost impossible to handle. It's almost impossible. I'm or a organized person. My desk is always organized. Sometimes not don't not so much cleaner, than I'd like. However, the that is organized for sure. Uh, Let me see. But if I have to choose, yeah, I think the noisy room is the worst for me, you know. That's a challenge. For example, I try to improve my skills to deal with this. For example, when I started here, I usually use headphones to practice English, However, I decided to change this. I decided to put our voices in a speaker and just use my headphone microphone, during the conversation, so I can hear the external noises or inside my home, So I realized I improved a lot my skills to handle with noise doing this. I only pick my headphone during the immersions when it's raining, or if, for example, if there are a lot of some seller at the street, seller some food, for example, with a big noise. But if, for example, the natural noise like cars, like people talking, uh, um, and birds and whatever the sound. I can manage this because of this changing my routine. So that's another recommendation I can give you, girls. Uh, and yeah, I think we have time for 2 questions, I guess. So Lillian, could you start with the question number 5, or if you want to pick some of the questions, feel free.
How you can reach? Would you rather have too much to do or no clear direction at all? Uh, wow, this question doesn't make sense. Whether too much or no clear direction. I wouldn't prefer neither of them. I would prefer having not too much to do and a clear direction. I don't like to have a lot of things to do.
Yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if I understood the question. To be honest. Um,
I think you can move it to number 6.
okay. Yeah, I was trying to understand, but okay, it's okay.
Do you feel anxious when you aren't being productive during fast? I don't, because I try to train my brain don't, for not thinking about work or study when I'm in rest. But it is difficult because nowadays I think we are the society puts a lot of pressure under us, and because we need to be productive every single time. So I try to avoid these feelings and focus on the thing. Oh, if I'm getting a rest, I need to focus on getting a rest, not doing other things. So, but it is a constant test for me because nowadays that I'm trying to improve English and data skills, it is so annoying because sometimes I I think too much about it.
Yeah, but if you which pick some leisure activities that put us on pressure. For example, next weekend, I'm gonna participate in a 12 hours race, virtual race event with a team, you know. So that's a championship that will participate and in my leisure time. So, as I mentioned, I like to race events, and I'm gonna put myself improve next weekend, for example, you know. However, in my case, I used these competitive times just to focus in entertainment, you know, just for it. So I like of resenha in these moments, you know. I have no idea how to say resenha in English. I'm sorry, girls. So yeah, for me, I like to participate in some championship just for uh, focus in entertainment. You know, that's it. And for
But
you,
was it about work or English, like hackathon, something like that?
no. Do you mean about the activity I'm gonna do next weekend?
Oh yeah. Sorry, I understood it was last week, not next week.
Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Oh, you did a hackathon last week?
No, I didn't.
Ah.
I don't have enough patience to do that.
Me too. Me either. Me either. And Taina, I'd like to listen to you. Do you feel pressured in your rest?
Uh, yes, I think everybody feel anxiety, anxious with be productive because the matrix pressure you to be productive
All the time, as Lilian
all
said.
the time, exactly. And and
Even though
everywhere.
in your rest,
Where?
even though in your rest, your leisure time.
Yes, I'm feel how say culpada, blind? No,
Oh, I don't know, but I'm gonna search.
I'm feel
Guilty, maybe?
guilty. I'm feel guilty even though I'm resting because our society says if you rest, you are like a vagabunda. You are a
Yeah,
vagabond.
I got
Eh,
you.
Muito bom.
yeah, and yeah, we need to be productive. And and sometimes we can't because we can't to control everything in our lives. And to be productive all the time is so stressed. It's very stressful,
I think
especially the
vagabond.
woman. If the woman stay at home, she needed to clean all the house and the same time to cook. If the wife go out to work, she needed to be a good work, a good employee, and come back and clean all the house. I think the
Never,
woman is more difficult
for
because the
sure.
society pressure more the woman.
For sure, for sure. I totally agree with you. And I realized this with my wife. My wife started to work about 3 months ago, restarted to work. She restarted. And sometimes I try to help her to feel relaxed, during her leisure time. Because always she say, oh, I need to do this or I need to do that. No, no, no. We will pay for someone to help us in our cleaning stuffs, for example, and I'm gonna help you during another activities. That's something that I do, but it's hard. I agree with you. And for you, Larissa?
And I agree with Taina. And I sometimes I do, and I feel a subtle pressure to always improve or achieve something. However, I am learning that rest is also a part of being productive in the long term.
Yeah, yeah. Something that I do is to split a portion of my rest in productive stuffs. For example, during my weekends, I don't use to work during weekends. However,
Mhm.
I save, for example, a part of my Saturday to study, to work in
Mhm.
personal projects, and then I will rest. I do this. Oh, and I forgot to mention my wife is doing her college. He is the in a final step at the college at her college. So it's crazy for her. Okay, girls, I think we have time to the last answer. So the last question. Taina, could you start with I think question number 7.
Yes.
Yes. Is direct confrontation or passive aggressive tension harder for you?
Wow, hard
Um,
question.
I think passive aggressive because usually who are passive aggressive is hypocritic. How say hypocrita? Hypocrite.
I think so. I can search.
Please, Oswaldo, sorry.
Give me a moment. Oh, my tool is not working, girls. Help me!
So, whatever. For me, it's harder to deal with passive aggressive because
Hypocrite.
usually, huh?
Hypocrite. Hypocrite.
Ah, hypocrite. Because who are passive aggressive is hypocrite. uh, and lying a lot, manipulated a lot. I prefer to deal with direct confrontation because the person talk me the true things. Like you do it. I don't like. Why? And we together fix the problem. Now passive aggressive, make around, walk around, and not attack the point.
Yeah. And you save your feeling inside of you. You not express yourself, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And for you, Larissa. Larissa, can you hear us?
Ah, aqui estava mutado, perdão.
Don't
Sorry.
worry, don't worry.
Passive-aggressive tension is more difficult for me because it creates insecurity. I prefer when the person shows they true feelings immediately. I prefer people who speak their minds, but without unnecessary attacks. I prefer.
Yeah, I prefer to hear hard truly than not hear
Yes,
anything.
yes.
And for you, Lilian?
Uh, for me, I think the passive aggressive section is harder because I don't like uh, ironic people, and I think people who have like passive aggressive actions are more likely to be uh, ironic. I don't have problems with ironic people in a regular in my regular base, but
Mm,
people who you are discussing and they don't they put it ironic in all of the situations. I think it is stressful because um, you don't know what is serious or what not.
I got you. I got you. I don't have problem with the specific stuffs you mentioned. However, I agree with you girls. For me, the passive aggressive tension, it's the worst because I really don't like to deal with people that avoid to express their thoughts, like Larissa said. For me, it's impossible to deal with these people. For me, that those people are dangerous, to be honest, because you don't know what expect from them, you know. I had a just to finish. I had a old manager at the past where he was a truly person, a honest person, you know. Always he wanted to say something, he said, you know. And until nowadays, after a long years, I consider him one of the best managers I worked in my life, you know, because of this, because when he wants to say something, he just said, you know. And yeah, girls, unfortunately the time is over. I liked the Endel's topic today. I hope you enjoyed and I hope you have a good week and take care, girls. And see you tomorrow in our immersion, 7 a.m. Bye bye.
Bye bye,
Bye bye.
girls.
Bye bye.